Hey guys. Okay, so there was a protest in downtown where I live today, and I felt like I was supposed to go down there and pray. Um, and, and my assignment was to pray for the protection of all the people that were there protesting. So I did that. It was huge. Like it was, it's a whole other video. I don't even think it'll be a video because it was so precious to me to be able to, that God would allow me to be part of that. I don't know if I'll share the details, but one thing that I feel like I am allowed to share is at the end, when everything was quiet and the people were leaving, they were done, the protest was over and the people were leaving, I had been praising, singing, and as a form of is a weapon. And there were all the people were leaving the streets, and I was still standing there where he had me. He gave me a post, and he told me to stay at this post. And this guy walked up, and it was like right at the corner of the street, so where you gotta push the button to cross the street and all that. And this guy just walked in front of me, and he's like waiting for the light to cross the street. And the thought came to me, I was like I just see this one person, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, that you leave the 99 to go after the one. And I don't even know if that was my thought or if Jesus was like reminding me of who he is and what he does. And then I look at this guy's backpack, and it says solo on the patch, and I was like, that means one. And I felt like I was supposed to speak to him and evangelize, and I hesitated, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like and so then I had to run. I power walked, and then I was like, all right, I gotta run, because this guy, I really did hesitate. And I just got to go up to him, and I was like, hey dude, what's your name? And understandably he was like, why? And I was just like, you know what? I just noticed you back there, and I just was like, I just felt like the importance was it just said it. I was like, I release freedom over you, and I don't even remember everything I said. It was so quick. And then a friend of mine happened to be downtown also, and she walked up to me, she called my name and said hello, but I just was I was like, dude, something so amazing is about to happen in your life. And I could just see that Jesus left the 99, was going after him, and his life was about to change. And so he started to smile. He was but I could tell he also thought it was kind of weird, because this person he's never met before walks up, it's like, what? So anyway, then I start talking to my friend, and we're walking, and I hadn't seen her for a while, and it was I don't even think I've ever been to a protest, but it was quite large, especially considering the town where I live is not huge. And then I go back to my car, and I start driving home, and I was like, wow, God, that was so cool. And I was thinking about that guy's face, and all of a sudden I was reminded of the first person. I think it was one of my first or second videos, the other video I shared, where I was surprise, I'm an intercessor, and I was talking about how I see the faces of these people, and I never knew what to do with them. And I was like, what's that about? And I just figured out maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, you're showing me a person to pray for. And you guys, it was this guy. God brought that vision back to memory. And when I saw this guy, it was the clearest. It was the first time. It might have been one of the first visions I ever had, where I was aware that I just like, I don't even know if I had the language for it at the time, but I was like, that was like full on person. Like, I did not imagine that. I did not construct that. Like, you know, that was over 10 years ago. And in the vision, like, this guy, the guy that I talked to today, it's the same person, but I also understand that, like, I think that God was showing me who I'm praying for, like, who he's made to be, who he's cut out to be, that God designed him to be. So he, in the picture of him that I saw, which it wasn't a picture, it was like I was like there, like, I don't know how to describe that, but like, the image I saw of him in the vision, like, this, he's a more mature, maybe a little bit older than he is right now, the guy that I saw today, like, in person, in the natural. And I think that God was just, like, showing me maybe what he dreamt of for this man. And man, it just is so exciting to think, like, I really do hope that, like, okay, he lives it. Well, I don't know if he lives here, but well, actually, I feel confident I'll get to see him again someday. But I would love to even, like, chat with him again in the natural and find out, like what happened. Did you know, because, like, I know Jesus is chasing you down, chasing him down. So just wanting to know, would love the opportunity. I have prayed for it, like, if he would let me have a chance to talk to him again, and maybe run into him again somewhere around town, and find out what God is doing in his life. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, since I shared the video before about realizing that I was an intercessor for these people. And now I have actually had an encounter with one of them, and I hope I get to have an encounter with more. I hope I will recognize them. I will tell you that this guy in particular, like, when I saw him in that vision, it was so intense, and it was so, I mean, like, the detail, it was just so intense. It was like that image, like, I cannot forget that face. And I always wondered who it was. Like, what? And anyway, it was amazing, you guys. And so I just wanted to share that because it was beautiful. Like, I could see the and that's not even the right word. I recognized, like, in my spirit, I recognized, like, Jesus is like, I'm going after the one. Like, here's that whole crowd has left. He leaves the 99 to go after the one. And here was this man standing in front of me with the word solo on his backpack. And Jesus is determined to go after his heart. And it is the most beautiful thing. And I got to be part of it. So I hope if you have those, like, something stirs in you where you think, like, yes, it would be so awkward. He was like, why do you want to know my name? And I'm sure it freaked him out a little bit, but I could also see the joy. I saw that he responded to the joy that is about to happen in his life, and it's totally worth it. Like, I don't even care. I don't even consider things, like, embarrassing anymore. I've been doing more and more stuff that, well, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, it's totally worth it. So don't shy away from that. I did hesitate, I'm not gonna lie. It takes courage, but it's totally worth it. So do it. If you feel Holy Spirit telling you to go speak to someone or do something that doesn't make sense to you, just do it. It's totally worth it. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.